Hi there. Yeah, just a very short video for me. I think sometimes we have to understand about the value that we give ourselves. Do you know, it's very easy for us to get into situations where we start to devalue who we are. We can do this in a variety of ways. We have to be quite thick-skinned in this world, you know. There are plenty of haters and knockers around there. But the variety of ways is this. One is that we get pressure from other places that tell us that how we do things is wrong because they have the right way of doing it. That's marketing, really. The other is the fact that we can start to feel that we're not giving enough, or what we give is not helping people in the right ways. Things have changed and I'm not up to date, or I'm not being able to communicate properly, or people won't get me. And the truth of the matter is we can't please everybody. You know, we can't. It's just like, you know, when I've done coaching courses and things, I can't coach everybody. My way is not everyone else's, but the people who, if you're yourself, if you're being honest to yourself, following your own core values in life, then whatever you're doing, if you're broadcasting yourself, or, you know, marketing yourself, or if you're, because we're all doing that really, or if you're trying to sell products, or if you're, you know, trying to sell a service, or you're trying to be of help or assistance to people, if you're yourself, if you're being true to your core values, then the real you comes across. And that's so vital, it's so important. There is no better way of marketing yourself than being yourself. And if you stick to that, it kind of keeps you on a certain moral code, a certain sort of level of ethics that means you're always being true to yourself and not being pulled in different directions or tempted this way or pushed in that direction. But we do, you know, valuing yourself comes from that really, because if you know you're being honest and you have integrity and you mean what you say, if those are your core values, then you can't really go wrong, because all you'll get is, you know, of course you're going to get some people who still dislike the way you say it or don't agree with you, but that's fine. You can't be part of them and they can't be part of you, and they have their reasons, and you just stay true to your own self. And what will happen is you end up attracting the right people, and the right people are the people that just get you, the people that like you, the people that look at you and say, hey, I know what this guy's saying, you know, it makes sense to me, and I feel the same really. You know, maybe they have a slightly different opinion, but you know, you communicate and it works and grows and expands how you feel. But it is easy to start, if we're not careful, to start thinking that we're not giving value, or not understanding how, you know, the value we give helps people. And that covers the whole spectrum. You know, it doesn't mean just about marketing and things like that, but it just means about life in general. You know, someone doesn't take your advice and they go off and do something else, and later on they say something, oh yeah, I listened to that, but that was baloney, it didn't work for me. And really the truth of the matter is they didn't try, or they didn't agree with you in the time. And then they have their reasons for saying these things, so they don't necessarily think you're wrong, but they have to make you wrong. So never underestimate your own ability, your own gifts, because we all have them. We're all counsellors at heart. We're all, you know, not all empaths, but at the end of the day, we all have value to give. Everybody knows something that someone else doesn't. Everybody has a way of putting something across that someone will get. So value yourself is today's message. Above all else, value your own belief systems, your own core values, stick to them, and you can't really go too wrong as far as I'm concerned. Anyway, thank you for letting me ramble on again. I had the video camera out and I fancied talking. That's unusual for me.